Alright, what's up my friends? Welcome to Mogg Monday! Show with the Goblins every single freaking Monday, episode 195. Closing on the big 200, episode 200. Playing some Modern today. Calling in a little, hello, are you there? A little dinosaur help. Ancient Imperiosaur. Right, so we have a deck played by Samsky to a 5-0 in a league. And a lot of the usual 8-whack suspects here, right? So we've got the double duo of Bushwhacker and Bushwhacker. And then we have the double duo of Gleeful Demolition and Kuldotha Rebirth, giving us 8 ways to make 3 goblins for 1 mana, and then 7 ways to pump them out here. But this deck's going a little deeper. We've got Chatterstorm, 2 mana for a token maker, kind of like the mini Empty the Warrens, which is kind of cool. And then Chatterstorm and all the goblins, instead of just attacking your opponent, can also power out a monstrous Ancient Imperiosaur, which is a 7 mana 6/6 with Convoke. And for every creature that convokes it, 2+ and +1 encounters, also has Trample and Ward 2. So this deck can go wide or can go tall, which is pretty cool. Otherwise, Memnite, Ornithopter, Chromatic Star, Epicure, all the usual things you'd see in a Kuldotha Rebirth deck, Burning-Tree Emissary, and so on and so forth. So kind of sweet, honestly. It looks like a fun, explosive deck, and we're going to give it a spin and try it out. Of course, I need to play some more Modern. There's a Pro Tour's coming up. I got to finish up my content run for Lord of the Rings and stuff, and then get to my Pro Tour testing, which will hopefully be this week. I'll be finishing everything up. So that's it. That's the deck. That's the cards. And I'm Jim. This is Mogg Monday, and we're brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, Mogg Monday, folks. Usually I don't only show this in stream, but Crim, Magic content creator, used to be in a touring band. Me and him were talking a lot about music at Command Fest Orlando. He posted a cool video of him playing some guitar. Having not played guitar in a while, and I saw it. I've been at home the last few days, and I wanted to check out some bassy stuff. So I recorded myself playing some bass to his guitar part. Check this out. Pretty cool, huh? It's pretty fun. So it's fun to actually play some bass. I haven't played music in a long time, really. So, all right, game 1. We are on the draw. And we've got Land, Burning Tree, Chatterstorm, Rebirth. You can go turn 2, Burning Tree, Ornithopter, Chatterstorm. It's not bad. We're going to keep this in. It's not great, but pretty cool, though. Pretty cool little jammies. Little jammy jams. All right, let's see what we draw here. I think drawing another Rebirth. Jeez. Let me just play tap land here as I go. And we'll just go, like I said, Emissary, Thopter, Chatterstorm. Make 3 tokens, a Thopter, and an Emissary. We need to find a payoff here, but let's do this. Yes, Nicole. That was actually, so we were looking over my YouTube on stream before the Mogg Monday started. And one of the first videos I actually posted on my channel was me and Nicole just dicking around on stream playing Burn, and we were talking with chat about Magic card names that could be band names and what would the genre of the band be. It's pretty fun. Like the first thing I ever posted on YouTube, aside from the Star City videos of me playing cube stuff. All right, so fetch land Triumph. Again, we need a payoff here. We have a lot of the setup. We're looking for a whacker, looking for a dinosaur, looking for something big, something exciting to do here. Also looking for our opponent to do something, perhaps even anything. Good time to remind you all, keep hitting that like button. It's helping out a ton on the channel. YouTube's doing great. There's a content creator you really like and you want to support them. Take that half a second, like their video, because it helps out a ton. Red and 6. All right, here to murder all my X1s. Sure. Let's draw another Emissary. Oh! All right.
Oh my god!
Let's just dump it. Just dump it all in play. Mountain. Emissary. trigger. Ornithopter, Emissary, trigger. Chatterstorm, super wide, go. Alright, and unfortunately, now if we had an Imperiosaur, we could actually cast it this turn, but we don't. So, we do have 8 power on turn 2, though. And Ren can nick off one of these goblins. If they have a Fury, obviously, I'll be furious. But, what are you going to do? 7 cards in hand. Alright, so they murder a squirrel. Very rude. Very rude. And they're going to go to 16. And what are they going to do? We obviously have attacks the Planeswalkers. Brug, resub. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Come on there, friend. A lot of rebirths, obviously, and no only one artifact, unfortunately. So a little bit of an awkward hand on our part. This hand could have been much, much better. Here's Nissa, Resurgent Animist. They played a 3-3. And we're stonewalled. We draw Memnite. Alright, well, I think we have to kill Ren because we can't let them keep picking off our creatures. So we're going to throw away a Burning Tree and kill the Ren. I could also attack both Burning Trees at them and 3 tokens at the Ren. And that way, they want to say they want to save the Ren, they have to not kill a 2/2. That kind of works. They like that, actually. I think a Ren on 1 is also not even that bad for us. So let's attack them, attack Ren, attack Ren, attack Ren. So our options are to block and kill a 2/2 and lose Ren, or block and kill a 1/1, take 4, and Ren goes to 1, and we only lose a squirrel. So, and then we're just going to go all in. We're just going to go Memnite, Rebirth, go. Obviously, no Whacker. Obviously, no Dinosaur. We're lacking all the payoffs here, but we'll see if we can make some sort of a move. You know, gonna save the Ren. All right, sure. So second main, we're going to rebirth the Ornithopter. And then we're going to Memnite. And then we're going to rebirth the Memnite. And then we're just going to try and finish the job. We have 8 1/1s and 2 2/2s. They're going to fire off the Ren to kill a squirrel. Not a goblin for some reason, a squirrel. Which I guess it's Mogg Monday. It's good that they respect that, obviously. Here's a Misty. So they can make a mana with Nissa. If they have an Omnath here, things get pretty gross. Alright, just going to sit here and hang out and do my thing. Very Bronze Mythic heavy week this week. Alright, so no Omnath, which is good for us. Hardcast of Fury would be probably game ending. Get a Forest. Second landfall trigger on Nissa. We'll go find a Elf or Elemental. They reveal Omnath. Okay. This deck feels like one of the best decks in the format right now. This like Elemental, 4-color Omnath, the 1 ring. Just like Modern Horizons block constructed deck. Here's Omnath, but they've already played their land, so not that bad. Of course, the life gain from Omnath, though, however, is going to be devastating for our plan of just killing them. We're also going to see as ending, yeah. So if I Leroy, they take 6, and they just gain 1,000 life next turn. I think we're just dead. We need to draw exactly a Whacker, I think. All right, big whack, come on. Need a Whacker. Not quite. I think we just have to Leroy, but I think we're also probably dead. Yeah, I mean, we Leroy, they block the squirrel and the 2/2, kill my green creatures so I can't convoke. They go to 5. I mean, like, maybe they don't have a land. Just play Chatterstorm and say go, I guess. Pretty bad, obviously, 2 mana 1/1, but we have lethal if they can't make a blocker, kill anything, or gain life, which are all very, very impossible things to happen because literally anything, land or spell, is good here. So all right, let's just sit back and I think if we won the die roll this game, it would have been fine. But yeah, so here's the Omnath, gain 4, make a bunch of mana too. Yeah, this game's over, unfortunately. And this is going to hit either a Solitude or a Fury, probably. Here's a Rent. Yeah, I mean, this deck's really good. If we were on the play, this game, I think we won. But on the play or drew a payoff. Soccer Rat, what's up? Thanks for resub, appreciate that. Disdain's a stretch, but alright, so make a bunch of mana, trigger Nissa. Nissa will find them another Omnath. Alright, that's not that bad, actually. So another Omnath means they can't, they didn't draw it, a Furious Solitude, they get another Wrenn. You're solid. All right, let's go next game. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's rough. Again, on the play, I think we actually win that game. But all right, so sideboarding. I don't think we do anything, honestly. I don't want lightning bolts. I don't want sideboard cards. Don't want needle. Yeah, sure. Run it back. Let's try it again. Give it a spin. I do want to remind you all. Boom. This Saturday, Pile Driver Commander Night. All right, it's a lot of fun. We do it once a month, every second Saturday of the month, and hangs out in the Discord. Pretty casual, pretty relaxed. We run a few pods from 4 p.m. to midnight East Standard Time. It's free to play with prizes. We discuss power level and crap like that too. I think I'll be playing this Saturday. I don't always play from traveling and stuff, but I think I'll be available this Saturday to play. So I'll be at least one of the pods, which is super fun. Door prizes from CoolStuffInc.com, my sponsors. A lot of fun. All the info's in the Discord, and the Discord is, of course, is for Twitch subs and YouTube members. So check it out. Commander Night this Saturday should be a lot of fun. Get to see my Muxus deck. All right, we got Epicure, Memnite, Star, Chatterstorm. Kind of a thin hand, honestly. I think we're gonna keep, but like it's pretty mopey. Again, we just need to draw a payoff. I'm gonna keep. Not particularly thrilled about it, but Chatterstorm needs a little help extra. I wonder if it was the Mulligan in his hand. It's just like not good enough. It's kind of a critical mass deck. I guess that third land's not very useful either. Yeah, maybe I should Mulligan. I don't know. Maybe I should Mulligan a little more aggressively. Definitely to find a payoff. We are playing like, you know, freaking 4 dinosaurs, 7 bushwhackers, etc. So, put a Mulligan 6. Put them all against a 5. All right. They're a little more disciplined than I am, I guess. So we get to go. All right. So we go. Let me just Epicure on 1. And we'll see about setting up a better Chatterstorm. You could also like play Star and just like cycle it, but I think that's fine. We'll see. Maybe a turn 3, like Memnite, Chatterstorm, Star, Rebirth, something like that. Here's Breeding Pool. Tapped. All right. So untap. Let's draw a good one here, please. Untap and draw an Ornithopter. That's pretty good, actually. So now I can Chatterstorm for 3. I think it's worth it. Let's go land. I'm going to go Forest, which will bluff Blood Moon. Actually, I'm sorry. That's bad. That's bad if I draw a backer. Never mind. I think I like making them think you have Blood Moon, so they have to make the lands a little awkward. It has some value, but let's just make sure we can cast our backer if we draw it. So let's go Thopter, Memnite, Chatterstorm. Again, desperate for a payoff here, but I would say basically a Rebirth for 2. And now we're on the board pretty good. No Fury, please. And we need to draw a dinosaur or a whacker. We have a blood to draw. We've got a star to draw. So we have 7 whackers and 4 dinosaurs. All right, and we got Chalice on 1. I guess, like, that doesn't stop a lot of our payoffs, but it's still pretty gross. Haven't seen a Goblin yet? I mean, there's a Goblin last game. All right, let's blood token away. I guess the Star. I'm sorry, we can cast it for Storm, so let's just get rid of this. Blood away. Oh, no, we can't whack her. We need to destroy a spell. So we can whack her next turn. We can go Star, it gets counter, play whacker. So let's just attack for 5 here. And I think we have a decent chance to win this game, barring a Fury. I mean, next turn we just get to play Whacker and Surge it, and it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 damage. They're at exactly 13. Here's the Fairy. Can amount to token, I would assume. Yeah, so we're going to be 1 short of lethal or 2 short of lethal. If I draw a Memnite or an Ornithopter, I believe they're dead, right? Chatterstorm. Okay, so let's play Star. Gets countered. Play Whacker. Surge. And then Send of Clowns. And I believe this is 2 short of lethal. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yep. Attack them. Don't care about Safari. And say go. No! Alright, so it only takes away 2. So it just literally just like they hit this. We gain 2. They take 2 less. So now they're at 4 with only 2 cards in hand. And we have 4 power in play. Alright, sure. Could be worse. Alright. Crack the fetch land down to 3. Still dead on board. Until they play the One Ring.
It is a gift.
Alright, well, now the One Ring chain starts, and we can't do anything about it. So you gain protection from everything, so I can kill their Planeswalker, but alright, so you kill that, and say go. And now they can't cast Omnath, just goes. They can't go Omnath land, gain 4. Even just hard casting a Solitude, that would be pretty gross. The ring is burdening.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
What do y'all think about the One Ring? It's been in almost every modern deck at this point, which is looking pretty silly, honestly. All right, here comes the draw. Probably play a new one here. They are 2 with a ring in play, so Solitude here would be pretty gross. Bandit has been called for the One Ring.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
We won! They also have Minamo with the ring, which is gas too. Alright, so let's we don't want the needle, right? I don't think so. We can needle like Planeswalkers or the ring. That doesn't seem worth it, honestly. So alright, run it back. Game 3. Can only be banned in the fires of Mount Doom. It does suck because I do feel like the card is actually very badly designed. The play pattern of I use this till it starts to hurt me too much, so I just throw it away and play a new one is very not ring adjacent. If it had given you experience counters and then damaged you to number of experience counters, so the next ring also hurts you the same amount, that would have been a lot better, I think. But alright, unfortunately his hand's absolutely terrible. It's just non-functional. Put a mulligan to 6 also. We're going to mulligan. We mulligan to another non-functional. We found the payoffs. Here they are. We've been looking all match for these payoffs. Now they're all in the same hand with no fillers. I guess we're going to 5. Opponent's also on 5 too, actually. So let's mulligan to 5. And mulligan into a passable land. Alright, let's keep this. Keep this. Goodbye Ornithopter. Goodbye land. I think the question is, of course, do we play the Demolition on turn 1 or not, or try and hold it for a Storm effect or something like that? I'm not really sure. Let's see. Correct. If the burden counters were on the player, like in the form of experience counters, that would be awesome. Or if it was perpetual, on like in like historic, where like each ring it has like an intensity and it counts itself. That would be awesome too. But we draw land, which sucks. Yeah. They have a 1/2 also. That half-life is actually pretty nasty for us. Just freaking 1/2 blocker. Yeah, I mean, I missed on the ring in my set review. I just didn't really like conceptualize. It's kind of card. Once you play with it for a few games, you're like, oh wow, okay. You know, and you don't think about how it plays in multiples. That's what makes it so good. I mean, you know, most of my decks started out with 2 rings in them and immediately went to 4 because they're so good in multiples, which is very, very odd. The 1 ring shouldn't be good in multiples, you know? So I think the cards is super sweet, except for that aspect of it, which I think could have been maybe, you know. My favorite part of the trilogy was when Frodo cast a new ring because the old ring he was carrying was too much of a burden. Exactly.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
Restricting it is, I mean, you can't really do that. It would be somewhat interesting, but... Alright, so we're on the draw against the halfling, and our hand's pretty bad. I think we're kind of in trouble here, honestly. Yeah, the One Ring is seeing play in like most decks in the format, which is kind of ridiculous, but... Alright, here's a Wren. This game is going to go very poorly for us. The restricted thing is just because it's just flavorful. Only one ring, you know? Top Krusty, thanks for reset, appreciate it. Yeah, we're super screwed. And Chalice on 0.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. War will make corpses of us all.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
Alright, as we scoop. I mean, I guess if I had played these, we would probably be maybe okay. I could Demolition, like maybe get out this Imperiosaur. But now they just played Chalice on 0 and my hand's blank. So I guess I'll play for like... I mean, I guess if I draw like a... I don't even know, honestly. I don't think there's any outs here. Their hand was basically perfect. Nissa, fetch land. I can demo their Chalice, that is true. I can do that. I forgot about that. They just have like their hand is just like actually perfect this game. Halfling into Wren plus tap land into Chalice into Nissa plus fetch land. So I could like Demolition the Chalice. If I draw like a Chatter thing, maybe I can top card's Omnath. That's bad. So if I draw a Chatter thingy, I can go Demolition, Memnite, Ornithopter, Chatter thing. I'm 1 short of convoking them. Sucks. Alright, untap. Epicure. That's not quite gonna do it. I mean, they're about to just like absolutely tee off on us next turn. I think I just say go and hope I draw Chatter thingy and make an 18/18. I don't think it matters though, honestly. They just have a new elemental every turn too. I should say go. That's probably our best chance to win, but I mean, our chances to win this game are probably, you know, minuscule at best. They are on the play with all of their engines online. Here's Omnath. Here's a fetch land. I think we're dead. This does seem to be like the de facto like level 0 deck for the Pro Tour. Just like literally all the good cards. So they take 5 mana. They look for a elemental. They get a forest. So they have 6 mana, 7 mana. And they hit a fury. Okay. So obviously casting fury not very relevant here, but they're going to cycle a Triome, sure. Return the Triome with Ren 6. Cycle a Triome, busted. Just busted. And play a Halfling, sure. So our only way to win is if we draw the Chatter thing exactly, and they somehow can't kill my 18/18. So we didn't draw the Chatter thing. Yeah, we're just dead. All right, that's fine. All right. I mean, that was a pretty good draw from a pretty good deck, so is what it is. All right. Woo! Oh boy, that's a stinker.
Still a piece of garbage.
Opponent is on the play. Opponent keeps 7. We're going to mulligan this terrible hand. Boros Convoke. I haven't played it in Modern, no. Copperline Gorge. This hand's playable. We can keep this. Ship of Chatterstorm. You draw land or something else, but... Melissa, resub. Thanks so much. Sub, baby. Name our child, please, Melissa. Tier 3 also? Damn. Alright. Mountain Channeler. Sure. And a bauble. Alright, sure. Binner Ragavan. That's artifact and creature in the graveyard already. 2 of the more difficult ones to get. And we draw an Ornithopter. So we're going to go land Epicure. Setting up for hopefully 0/0/0 Chatterstorm next turn. Need to draw land, but... Bobble me. Upkeep. Unholy Heat my Epicure in response to the draw off of Bobble. Sure. This looks like a mono red, just like... Are they Obosh? Yeah, nope, they're Gigantha. Ugly Gigantha. God. Just play a normal card. I just Murktide. I guess there's Murktide. Just happen to draw a mountain. No, because Murktide. Other they're fair breach because they're playing Gigantha and they can't play Murktide. Sure. Channeler number 2. Man, these decks are... Whew. Turn 2, double 3/3 with Delirium. Damn. On the play. Alright, let's draw a land. Or nah. Why are you like this? Alright, let's just Blood the Bushwhacker, I guess. I mean, we can't Bushwhacker and Chatterstorm anyway, so... Ancient Imperiosaur. That's actually not bad. So... if we draw an untapped land next turn, I can go Thopter, Memnite, Chatterstorm for 4, Imperiosaurs and 18/18. And they can't counter it. That's possible. There's a path here. You need to draw land. Yes, they go. Land. I think we're dead. Yeah, now we're actually just dead. I guess Thopter can block this like next turn, but they're going to heat my Epicure. Sure. And they're playing Bowmasters too. That's also gross. Man, it is such a bad time to be a 1 toughness creature in Modern. Like, is Ragavan the only playable 1 toughness creature? It has to be, right? Between Bowmaster, Fury, Ren 6. Whoo, boy. Damn. Heck, Pup, I gotta live my life, all right? You know? You gotta power through. You gotta be strong. Be strong. Drama Lock, Bowmaster's Iteration. Sure. Well, DRC's a 3/3/3. Come on. Bowmaster is a 1 toughness creature, technically. Sure. That is true. That is true. The only legal 1 toughness creatures in the format are the ones printed in Modern Horizon sets. How about that? Is that good? They have land, Thoughtseize, Alright, I'll just concede before they see my hand. Alright, so obviously drew a land in the game, we were fine, but we didn't, so that's kind of shitty. No help in the sideboard? No, I don't think so. They didn't see much, honestly. What did they see about game? They saw Copperline Gorge, double Epicure, that's it. So I'm probably going to assume there was some sort of Rebirth deck, but... Man, we just can't put it together. Just can't put it together. Definitely a deck that needs to draw the right mix of things. Obviously, if you draw all Imperiosaurs and Whackers, or all Ornithopters and Memnites, the deck won't work. We need to do both. Oh, I just saw a Whacker too, right? I mean, whatever. I'm going to scooping anyway. So, and as you've seen so far in some of these games, you draw literally all of the Memnites and Thopters and no payoffs. Or you had the game where you had all payoffs. We just had Imperiosaur, Whacker, Whacker, Whacker in our hand, and nothing to make tokens. So definitely kind of a needs a little from column A, a little from column B, a little from column C deck, but. All right, it's on the play. God, come on. All right. We're going to mulligan again. One forest, no good. Mulligan into one land, Star, Demolition, Epicure. Or I'm going to keep this. Dump a Whacker. And I guess we're going to Star into Demolition. Try and draw that second land, too. We could Epicure first, but like, I think the Star. I think the card draw is more important. So, play since I go. Well, Esper Sentinel is a 1/1 creature, falls into the Modern Horizons umbrella, and then Brazen Borrower is like half a creature. So is Haywire Might. They're both like not really creatures. So. Blood Crypt. No Thoughtseize here. That'd be kind of... Alright, well, there goes our hand. We had a hand. We no longer have a hand. We draw Memnite. Let's make a red, I guess. Alright, play Epicure and say go. Gonna hold the Memnite for Surge, possibly. I don't even know. I think we're a little too light on resources here, probably. They're also like playing Shadow, so like this damage is actually better for them than better for us. And we see it. Bowmasters. Alright. Another Bushwhacker. Alright, sure. That was stupid. That doesn't actually matter, but I'm just you just can't win. All right. Yeah. All right. Sure. I guess it's not very fun, but okay. All right. We're on the draw again. We've got land, Star, Rebirth. You can keep this. Bloodstained Mire, go. Chromatic Star. Okay. All right. Star is a little awkward when you draw 3 of them and only 1 land, but let's play Star first. We're going to set up for Rebirth, try and draw a card. We could Emissary, maybe. We'll see what happens. See what they do. They get a tapped Blood Crypt. Interesting. Huh. Tap Blood Crypt, huh? A mountain. We getting scammed? Pentad Prism? Oh, man, we're in the O2 bracket. Let's go. Let's dance. Copperline Gorge.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh, my
God. Okay. Let's set up for a whack off Emissary next turn. Let's go Rebirth on Star, and then probably play Epicure and go from there. Ornithopter. Cool. Play land Epicure and just say go. So next turn can be Emissary, Ornithopter, Bushwhacker, attack for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. If I don't like Through the Breach Emrakul here or something like that, that'd be cool. Freaking Pentad Prism. I haven't seen this card in a while. This card used to be a major feature of the format. Powering out combo decks and stuff like that. Pentad Prism. Sunburst 2. Alright, here comes Collective Brutality, discarding Grizzlebrand. They're going to give -2/-2 to one of my creatures. And duress me. Nope. They're draining. It's the ones that are blacked out are the ones that are doing, actually. So they're going to duress the Rebirth and discard Grizzlebrand. But they're going to say, yeah, they don't have the Glorious Vengeance. All right, cool. So thankfully, all of our cards... Oh. Okay. Do we Chatterstorm instead? If I Chatterstorm, then I can't... I might not be able to whack next turn. I'll just do it. Let's play Emissary and Whacker, I think. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 14 damage. Yes, if we Storm here, it's only for 3 tokens, and I can't do anything with them, honestly. So let's do this. See, you should draw one of your payoffs, you know? Boom, you're 5, go. If they have a Goyros, yeah, all right, sweet.
Gay. Blouses.
Bring in our Tormod Crypts. And we're going to cut maybe like a Chatterstorm. Star's a little awkward, honestly. Star. We are bringing some artifacts. We have to rebirth this. We can. Let's do this. I guess Crypt is good. It's good Storm kind of too, but make an Imperiosaur actually. Let's do this. We don't want to draw a second Imperiosaur. Let's try this. Try this. We got Burning, Chatterstorm, Bushwhacker. We're going to keep. Put them all against a 5. That's some real magic here. Here we go. Burning Tree. Probably Chatterstorm. Let's see what we draw. Bonus on 5. Blood Crypt, go. Second Demolition. All right. Yeah. I think I'm playing Anger of the Gods. That would suck. Here's a Mountain and a Brutality, probably. Nope. Pentad Prism again. Sure. Wooded Foothills. Okay. I guess we're just going to go Emissary, Chatterstorm. We have no artifacts just yet. We could also Demolition their Prism if we're feeling like super conservative, but I think that seems a little too conservative to me. That'd be our entire turn, so. Alright, I mean, here's 7 power on turn 2, which is honestly not even that good. It's like fine. What's up, Xander? Is actually lasagna in the fridge. Nicole made a tray of lasagna before she left. Might have that for lunch. A little leftover lasagna. Alright. I mean, our hand just kind of is what it is. I mean, so we're going to Shatter the Prism and then Surge and then just try and kill them. Demolition, obviously much better than Rebirth is. It's also just a freaking Shatter too, which is crazy. And here we go, I guess. Attack for a lot. I don't know the math, but all right, they're gonna pack it up. That's not the most exciting match of all time, but sure. All right, we got a more goblin-y hand here. Double Mountain, Star, Rebirth, Demolition, Whacker. We'll keep this. I want to cast a freaking dinosaur, honestly, which haven't had a chance to do that yet. Like, here's Scalding Tarn, sure. Oh, Chatterstorm, right? That's a Modern Horizons card. Best Lord of the Rings card for Modern. It's just the One Ring. It's not even close, I don't think. We draw an Epicure. Star is a green source if we want it. Just Epicure, I guess. Dinky for 1. Make a blood. Say go. Alright. So, maybe counterspelling stuff? Obviously, this is an alternate cost. This is just the spell happening, so we don't want to lose our stuff if possible. Draw Copperline Gorge. We're going to try and play a Star and Demolition, I think. Let's attack for one. They seem F6'd. I don't know. Here's a Star. I think I actually like going for the Rebirth. So even if they kill it, we still draw a card. It helps us know what to do next turn a little better. I don't know. I guess we have more Rebirths in our hand too, though. On the stack, they're going to counterspell my Star. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't. You would. Counterspell Chromatic Star. Just too strong. Too powerful to be left alone. You gotta get rid of it. Why is it Reckless and not Wreckful? Gotta ask Watsy. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
Do a barrel roll.
Blue Shredder. That card's good against us. We cast a lot of spells in one turn, a lot of blockers too. We need an artifact here though. Don't currently have an artifact, so what I do Elf Tuesday and Human Thursday, the new Human Wednesday, those have alliteration to them. You know? The One Ring is just kind of busted. It's just like a pretty insane card draw engine that's like super easy to play for every deck. So it's always the problem making a good artifact where like if you make a good colorless card, every deck can play it. Every deck will play it if it's too good. So Finhorn Fraude. Alright, well, let's untap and see what we can draw here. We draw a Goblin Bushwhacker. If I were to whack here and attack, that's pretty good actually. We just whack and attack, and then it's like they just take 8. We lose 1 creature. Set up for this next turn, hopefully. Send it. I still want to draw a freaking dinosaur, but whatever. For now, it's fun. Here they come. Take 8. Go to 9. I mean, if we go wide successfully against them, like, they don't really handle that well, I don't think, so. Fish Friday. Second Shredder. Ugh. Consider. Alright, they go to 8. Effectively, like 7-ish. They shred twice. We really, really want to draw an artifact. Like, really want to draw an artifact. So we can go Demolition, a 0-mana artifact. We can go Demolition plus Bushwhacker. That would be ideal. Honestly, just drawing an artifact in general would be fine too. But they consider, they've been a bunch of considers. They're at 8. They're going to attack?
Inconceivable.
You out your goddamn mind. Alright? You are crazy. Crazy.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Alright, we draw a Star. If I draw a land here off a Star, we could still do our whacker thing. It's Demolition. Shred. I mean, one big Shredder, it's a bunch of stupid goblins. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of alright. Money Pile Monday, a new modern deck with 12 pitch elementals every week. Discard a Murktide and a Bobble. So we need to draw. Let's draw a land here. Land to win the game. Alright, still attack. So go. Put them down to 5, sort of 4, kind of 3. The surge attack off of Star is almost lethal. I mean, maybe, like... I think I like going a little wider for next turn. Mismatch Islands? Like, horrendously mismatch islands. Like, This is on purpose. Misty, sure. Down to 4. Play a Murktide. I mean, I think that attack, I don't know, it's a little iffy. We'll see. Here's a Murktide. It's pretty big. 8 saves. 15 in the air. They have lethal next turn if they want it. Alright, well, let's untap and try and get some stuff done. Let's draw any 0 or 1 mana spell. That's pretty good. Here's an Epicure. It also deals 1 to them too, so like, very relevant here. Epicure into Whacker. If they have a counterspell, they need to take pain for it. So just do our thing. Alright, here are your triggers. F6. F6, attack all. What else can I do? Shred. 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 So many bucks. No evidence. No crime.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I mean, if this resolves, even if it doesn't resolve, I think we're still dead, right? I just have 6 stackers, they have 3 blockers, and they're at 3. And Painty Lands. It resolves. Is Fury of instant speed? Is there an instant speed Fury? Is there a Pyrokinesis in this format? Anyone? Pyrokinesis?
Good lord.
No? No?
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Attack all. Send in the clowns.
Fear. The city is right with it.
Go on. Got it. Alright. Sweet. I mean, that kind of worked. Sideboarding is for naught. I don't want these Tormod scripts. It's not worth it. Just gonna try and do my thing. Not a spot where the Imperiosaur is great, actually, because they can just counter it, but I think going wide is pretty good. What kind of sweepers does Murktide usually play? Like explosives or 2? That's pretty good against us. The new BTM is out? Yes, it is. 1 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Remember, folks, I said earlier, Commander Night, this Saturday, 4 to midnight, Eastern Standard Time, free to play. I'll be playing in one of the pods, door prizes, free for Twitch subs and YouTube members, and hopefully we'll see you there in the Discord, and all the info's in the Discord. One of the many perks of being a pile driver is our community events. We do Commander Night every second Saturday, and then Poker Night every last Saturday of the month. A lot of fun. Check it out. I also got my schedule here. You can see, going to try and finish up Bronze Mythic this week, and then we'll play a little Modern on Saturday probably. We'll see. We'll see when I finish Bronze Mythic. And then, honestly, after this week's going to be kind of hunkering down for Pro Tour prep. I got 2 weeks before I leave before the Pro Tour after this week. And then I'll be Pro Tour Barcelona's coming up. So pretty exciting stuff. And gotta finish Bronze Mythic. Gotta finish the content stuff first. But that's my current schedule. And that's what's going on. So once again, Commander Night and the schedule and all that good stuff. Yeah, we haven't guessed a poor dinosaur yet. Where my dinosaur at, you know? Usually it's pretty hard to lose a dinosaur. But nope, no dinosaurs here. Hand's fine though. We have Star, Rebirth. Keep this. I think I want a Star Rebirth. Let's see what they play here. They play a Channeler. Alright. I guess Earth did lose their dinosaurs, right? There's a Bobble. Why is it always Channeler Bobble every game, you know? Come on. Finish up a little Mogg Monday. Have a little lunch. And John's got a hockey game today. Gonna go coach that. And then tomorrow it's back to the Bronze Mythic grind. Bob will take a look. Turn 1 Fiery Eyes is pretty good for us. Islet.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa.
Alright, we draw a forest. We're going to go, I guess, land star. Start there and see what they want to do. Need to be aware of engineered explosives. Attack for 1. Alright, so... Counterspell on the menu, perhaps. Let's cast Epicure first. Start there, see what happens. Resolves. Alright, we're going to cast a Rebirth to see what happens. Obviously, they have a counterspell, so be it, but is what it is. Get Mountain. Rebirth Sack. Of course, the Sack is part of the cost. So they counter it, the star still goes away, but drawing cards not that bad, so it's fine. We draw another land. Come on. 5 lands for like 18 land decks. A few too many. But we see an end step Unholy Heat. Sure. I mean, next turn we have Birth plus Whacker, if they let us do it, of course. That would require them to not have a Counterspell or an EE or whatever. Blue Shredder. Okay. I think we're off to the races next turn, honestly. And red. Heat. Alright. So, firing single target removal spells on my goblins is pretty good for us. If they get Delirium here, they have to attack. It's also good for us, too. I guess it's better than... Yeah, sure, it's still good, but... We just get to go, Rebirth, Whacker, attack for... 12. They've been a land. Channeler's still a 1/1. Shredder's still a 1/3. They're going to attack. They're insane. Like, they're out their goddamn mind. Okay. I'm not going to block. Like, how do you attack there? Because, like, it's much more valuable than my goblin is. So I might just trade for value anyway. But I also, like, probably going to attack next turn. So, crazy talk. Alright, I'm going to avoid fetching, try and stay a little more alive here. Just go land. And we're going to crack this. And we're going to whack. Do the whole thing. Opponent is insane. Certified insane. Here we go.
I still only counts as 1.
I don't know, I count 5 goblins, Gimli.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boy.
Shred. They block 1, take 10. Our hand is obviously pretty light after this, but discard a Murktide, sure. That's Delirium. They're going to Subtlety my Bushwhacker. Well then. It's going to go on the top or the bottom of my library. I guess it goes on top, right? Because I have a star for next turn. So no attacks. There you go. And, yeah. All right. Here's a consider. They actually have 0 cards in hand. So, this is a main phase consider. Shred just draws and discards a bolt. Or wait, no. So that was the trigger on this. Alright, 1 fresh card. This thing has to attack. I think we're still in pretty good shape, honestly. Once the card they draw is Counterspell. Alright, I mean, what am I going to do, right? Chromatic Star. Attempt. Maybe I should actually crack this for red. Let's try and draw another spell. Crack this for red. They're going to consider in response. I feel like my opponent's a bot. Like, they're taking game actions, but they just don't make any sense. Like, my opponent's a robot, folks. Here's consider. Very odd time to cast a Consider, you know? We draw an Imperiosaur. You son of a bitch. Alright, now I actually think we just resolve this. We can play Imperiosaur right now. We have 5, 6, 7. I gotta do it, right? I'm playing the freaking Imperiosaur. I think that, like, this... We just kill him in this next turn. It also gets guaranteed to resolve, too.
Good lord.
And then any spell next turn is like invoke on this. And I just have a freaking 16/16 trample or whatever. So they shouldn't be able to remove, I don't think. I'll stay having a Holy Heat. If there are only cards, I'm sorry, no, it's not a trigger. It's easy. So yeah, never mind, we're good. All right, so one more mana there we could have whacked and then gotten haste too. That'd been sick. But all right, here's our Imperiosaur. Boom, there it is. We did it. They only have one card now, so they can't settle team. One freaking huge dinosaur. Now what? Red. Lightning bolt. Me. Okay. Could they kill me here? Yeah, like bolt. Bolt connive would be 3, 6, 9, 12. That would kill me actually. They've already cast the bolt though. Everybody do the dinosaur.
Ah, our hero returned.
They put a card on top. I don't like that. And they scoop. We did it! We won a dinosaur game! Yikes. Alright, let's mulligan. Into a no artifact hand. We're on the draw again. I'm gonna draw like every game. Opponent mulligans to 6, so do we. They keep 6. We're drawing to any artifact. I gotta keep this. We're drawing to any artifact, like Shipper Whacker. Can't go to 5 here, I don't think. Bose Joe. Amulet of Vigor. Alright, well, nice Gleeful Demolition, Jim. Very, very nice. Boom. Shatter.
Get off my plane.
Get the hell out of here.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Alright, need an artifact. Simic Growth Chamber. Untap and draw Epicure. Sick. Epicure. Land. No, I misclicked. You son of a bitch.
We have technology.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Couldn't make the cards any goddamn smaller, you know? What's up, Keith? Thanks to resub. One Ring's in literally everything. Not our deck, but... So I can't damage them this turn, obviously. That sucks. Let's just say go. We should go Thopter, Rebirth, Whacker next turn, and then Whacker return after, so sure. Take one off the ring. Yeah, the One Ring is extra good in decks that can cast it quickly. This I can cast it on turn 2, I believe, with an amulet, so... we're in trouble. Alright, it's all yours. F6. Live your life. Nothing? Alright. Untap. Imperiosaur. I don't think we're playing Imperiosaur this game. Are we? 5. Oh, we can actually. Alright, sure, I'm in. Play Imperiosaur. Hope it's good enough. Boom. One big boy.
Oh my god, Becky.
16-16, your turn. Not the largest or fastest I would have liked, but you know, it's fine. It lives. Alright, they draw again. Do they have another copy of the ring is the question. Opponent F6. It looks like they skipped through a little bit there, yeah. Managed to do the thing, though. They have their burden counters up to 3. Do they have another copy of the ring? Another copy of the ring, we probably lose. And if they don't, we probably win. So, Andrew Jesse MTG? What's up? It's very, very close to Andrew Jessup. Deck list should be on the overlay. I mean, they can cast Titan here, but like the Titan can't get through my Imperiosaur, so I guess I can get the yeah, that thing, the Colossus. So Cultivator Colossus, power on top of the number of lands you control. ETB, put a land, tap from your hand, draw cards. They can just do a bunch of crap here, and I guess we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna sit here and twiddle my thumbs while my opponent does stuff, and I don't know what's going on. They're putting in lands, so they're pretty likely to find a ring here, honestly. They're going to untap 4 lands, too, so pretty sure we're dead now.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
Here's a Grazer. So we do guitars? I can do that. No, we're still alive, actually. They have a 9/9? Alright, well, what more can I say? What more can I say? Whacking. Attacking. You figure it out. I ain't thinking about it. Colossus can soak up a lot of the Imperiosaur damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 4. I think they're dead. Unless they have something something nice here. Yeah, combat damage. Woo! What does it take to overpower the power of the ring? One big idiot dinosaur. That's all it takes. Alright. We're going to bring in what? Do we want by force? I don't think so. Killing Amulet is pretty important, but I think like our linear plan's very good against them. Aside from the one ring fogging. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine, I think. I'm just gonna run it back. Let's go. We got this. Honestly, it should be like a fine matchup for us, I think. We just goldfish pretty fast, so not sure what kind of sideboard card they could have against us, but we're dinosauring. Let's hear it for all the folks who are still watching, alright? Let's hear it. Let's hear it for y'all. Raise your hand if you're still watching. And put your hand down if you're not watching. Because those first 2 matches are pretty rough. It'd be pretty easy to turn off a stream or the YouTube video after those first 2 matches looking pretty demoralizing. But we're rolling back here. We're rolling with a little reverse sweep, you know? Started out 0-2. Looking for a 3-2. Respectable. Nice, respectable Hobbit. Got the day 9 hand in there. I like that. Alright, so hand is honestly good if we draw a land. We can't keep this, can we? So you have turn 1 Epicure, turn 2 Emissary, Whacker. I can't keep this. Yeah, I can't keep this. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, well. Can't keep this one either, so we're going to 5. And, I mean, that's a hand, sure. Let's ship a land. And I guess this is like... Could be worse, I suppose. Versus Sega. Definitely have an amulet here, too. It sucks. Okay. Alright. We draw a Memnite. Sure. Turn 1 Rebirth doesn't allow for turn 2 thingy, so just play Star, I think. And Memnite and Sigo. We have a turn 3 dinosaur here, probably. I think it's probably... Oh my god, we're so dead. Alright. This is the ugliest lands you ever seen in your entire life. Alright. They have turn 2 One Ring. Nope. Yes, maybe. Oh, who knows? They have turn 2 Titan here, probably. Yeah, Amulet's just too hard, I agree. It's a deck I've never learned how to play. I never want to learn how to play. Just turn my brain off. Turn 2 Titan on the play with double Amulet. I'm probably not dead, but, like, it's probably pretty close. We can break out the old guitar. Hit bass. Still plugged in. They can do their thing, right? They can do their thing. Play a little bass. Declare blockers? I don't want to declare blockers. 10 double strike? I have to declare blockers, sure. Ice is good enough. God dang it, Bobby. Alright, so we're dead. Alright, next game, I guess. Turn 2, Titan to attack for lethal. It's pretty good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Game 3. I actually figured out the King of the Hill theme on stream one time. Alright, so game 3 on the play. Turn 2 Titan probably can't beat that. But what are you going to do? Some Tolkien? Read a little Tolkien? My books aren't in my office anymore. The books used to be in my office in the old house, but now in this house the books are in the living room, so I can't just like go grab it. Oh, dang it, Bobby, that model form, then I know right on down my Raj 2 cards, because they're going down, then elemental cards, you know, go pow for free, no good, yo, no. It's best I can do. I'll tell you what, it's best I can do. Game 3, come on, there's no more sideboarding. It's game 3, what else is there to do? You cast Titan on turn 2, or I kill you on turn 3. That's our goal. Get on down, dang on my Rise card. Yeah, I'm going to money guard. I'm on the One Ring, and I can't even kill you, y'all. Anyone? On the play. We're going to keep. We have an answer for a Amulet. We have turn 1 or turn 2 Rebirth, draw a card. Have Memnite. Second do it. Second game. Gruul plus base equals W. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. New follower, Sad Berserker. First time here, folks, that follow button. Watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. My name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and I am here for you and your entertainment purposes. All right. Yeah, we're gonna start here. We're not gonna. We could birth the Memnite, but I want to draw a card. Final land number 2 here. Turn 1 Saga usually means Amulet. No Amulet. Okay. Ornithopter, sure. So let's birth the Star. Oh. Alright, we've not drawn a land. Sure. I mean, clock's not the worst, but We're just going to hold the Thopter in case they have E on 0 or something like that. Saga goes to 2. They're going to have access to a amulet before I can kill it with this. Saga number 2. Damn. Man, they're really going in here. Alright, untap. Draw land, please. God damn it. Okay. Do we rebirth our Memnite? Or a stupid Thopter, I guess. Alright, well, we're kind of just going all in here. I might just do some nest stuff next turn. What am I going to do? If I draw a land, I have just hard cast Bushwhacker for 8 times 2 damage, 16 damage. So, what am I going to do? You got it or you don't. Here's an amulet. 2 floating. Or 2 mana total. A second amulet. How many lands in the deck? I think it's like 18, I think. Alright. Here's Azusa, Lost But Seeking. A Mighty 1-2 against my board of 1/1s. Azusa, the just large enough butt.
Oh my god, Becky.
Untap some lands. That's it? That's all I got? They have a 3/3, I guess, but untap. And... God, come on. Just draw the thing. Alright, so... They have 1,000 amulets, but nothing... They obviously don't have a Titan or a Pact. Is it even worth it to Demolition? I don't think it is. By Demolition and Amulet, like, they just have 2 anyway, and they have a 3rd one if they want it, so, like, what's the point? I guess the fear would be Shadow Spear on, like, a large construct, but... I think I just Leroy and then play Epicure. We lose 2 and get him for 5. Could have, like, held back Memnite and just, like, killed the Memnite and made more things, but I think we can hold on that. Just play Epicure. Alright, so they're at 9. I guess Shadow Spear is the worst case scenario here. But I can kill it, obviously. I have Demolitions, but drawing a land would be pretty cool. I'm gonna make a token, sure. They can make a token, get Shadow Spear, play a bounce land, equip it. Attack for 5 and gain 5. They get a 3rd amulet. Alright, I mean... I'll have 6. I'll grab the base again if I have to.
Let's find some food.
If I had 2nd amulet, yes. What about 3rd amulet? Here's a Forest. How good is Urza Saga, right? Might enough Spear? Yeah, I don't know what the current amulet deck lists look like. So... I imagine if they had it, they would have gotten it. So, we untap. We draw. You're killing me, Smalls. All right. Just gonna birth and say go. You just need to draw land for a whacker. They're bricking. We're bricking. Grazer, sure. 3 cards in hand. They can even copy the Gardens into another amulet if they want to. Land. Just kidding. What more can I say? Say go. Next turn. Next turn, you can put them to 1. Barring drawing a land for our stuff. Just both players building a house here. Just infinite bricks. Who unbricks first? Is it us? Looks like it. All right, well, I mean, I believe that they are dead. As long as I don't misclick again. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to play anymore. They Titan kill me next turn, I'm going to be real mad. I'll deserve it 100%. I'm going to be real mad. Oh, I never mind. I had enough. Never mind. I am Jim. Welcome to Modern Monday. I thought I was multiple short. I didn't realize they were actually just dead. So that worked anyway. All right, so we're at 3 and 2. After that start, I mean, we started out freaking 0-2 and like just got absolutely obliterated by Modern Rising card after Modern Rising card, and felt like, oh my god, I might stop at 3 matches. But honestly, it turned out pretty fun. Deck did some pretty cool stuff. Definitely inconsistent. Some of our draws were really, really bad. You do need to draw like a little from column A, a little from column B, and then a little from column C to make the deck function. But when it does function, it is pretty explosive and powerful, which is fun. So deck seems pretty cheap too, as far as if you're a budget Modern player. I mean, this deck has, 4 rares. The lands, obviously, you can just figure out the lands. You should have these anyway, but it's really it. I mean, there's no expensive cards here at all. So pretty cool. So Modern Monday, episode 195 in the books. YouTube folks, love you, like, comment, subscribe, and you're all great. All right, love you all. Thanks, folks. Appreciate it. Peace.